Hang on a minute.
Chasing down TL, and APA is going to be the one that bites the dust. First blood to his lane opponent as well.
Look at Umpty.
Yeah.
We talked about it. The level 2 is going to come through very soon.
And Cleanse doesn't do anything against any of these. Double knockup comes through from Core. He will get stunned up, but Jackie Love is in so much trouble. Umpty just a bit body blocked, but it does not matter. And now Jackie Love in trouble once again. We mentioned the flash cooldown. It is barely up and available. And yep, the door has to wear off. And that is another kill. And that is mission accomplished, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to make their way over as the Crescent Guard, not necessarily keeping him as alive as he wants to. But Yon finds a beautiful ultimate. Umpty also flashing away Cream right in amongst it. And unfortunately, the door doesn't go multiple directions. Cream manages to take the first kill. And TL, he didn't kill one of them. Just one of them. These health bars are so low as Core dives forward. APA
in a bit of danger.
Alright, Chris moves on forward. There's an ulti, and APA should just be dead, but Cream tanking this turret, and he gets the heal from Chris, and he's...
I mean, Cream is getting monstrous at this point. Yeah. He is doing a really good job on the side lane. I love his coordination with Crisp as well. They really locked up APA.
Meanwhile, teleport comes in from Cream, and the heroic entrance to try and save the jungler of TL. This is a little bit of a nightmare as Crisp has the door, but Impact just says, get the heck out of here. Rains down that punch with the passive, still finds himself in no man's land, and will be shut down. A 2 for 2, and then if anyone gets any spare time with any turret ever, it's just more gold going their way. And you can see top esports going to be moving to about a 3,000 gold lead.
Rotating down while 369 continues to push up. APA grouping with the team as well.
Ooh, a little bit of an engagement here as Cream completely pushed away. APA finding an ultimate that he was looking for as Cream's all over the place. Meanwhile, though, Umpty taking a lot of damage. Impact as well, not as tanky as he otherwise wants to be.
It's just more of a warning punch.
Oh, Yon, that's not where he wants to be. The flash does come on through. He cleanses to avoid the slow, and it's heroic from Umpty, but he's still done the equalizer to pick off the AD carry. And it was only a matter of time, the delay, as TS used all those resources to take down TL.
And just as we say it, Team Liquid, it was a dangerous approach. They'd already used so much in the prior fight. Top Esports still had so many resources left.
He comes down, TL still haven't pulled the trigger just yet. Remember that combo as the quickness does come on down. Jackie Love is targeted, and there's the Galio delivery. They take down the Ashe immediately. 369 still a fair bit of damage, but Cream pushed away. Umpty very low, but he's done his job for now. Able to move his way out, audaciously charging towards Otacon as it's down to 1,000 health. It's ridiculous. They lose their jungle as Impact realizes the Kanavi's here with a smite. Running. Remember, this is only them being sent back to bait. No, never mind. It was the other Otacon that I didn't even think existed as the door runs out at just the wrong time. And 369 throwing these harpoons, but Yon, he is still looking for more. This man is so bloodthirsty, but unable to catch up after the blast cone. Oh, okay. Possible. Spirit Visage is completed as Core JJ finds a bit of a knockup onto Kanavi. The Kanavi does not care about that one iota. There's now Impact coming in, but he's heroically entrancing onto nothing because Core JJ's already dead. The Winds of War come down, though. Knockup onto Cream is decent. APA not auto-attacking, and Yon wasn't quite there yet. And so, unfortunately, it's just not quite enough. Cream able to go golden to avoid the turret taking him down. And now Jackie, he's got his fangs in. The frost shot onto Yon, and there's the last auto. The revenge for the Ashe, as now they're going to take down this inner turret.
And when we get to see the replay, you'll notice how it's just so quick in how they collapse, because they turn their attention onto Core, and then APA can't really join the fight because of the positioning of 369.
Actually, with what happened afterwards, which was the Baron being taken without too much of a contest, as we're having a look at Core JJ running really quickly, getting a nice little double knockup. So let's see whether they actually manage to find something good here as Yon. I'm not sure about that arcane shift, just wanting to try and get behind the door as APA, he manages to get a kill. They take down Jackie Love once again, and that was one of their missions. Not even used, uses it to get rid of Kanavi instead. That's very, very cute. And yeah, he will go down. So it buys a bit of time, you could say. But in the meantime, 369's taking down the inhibitor in the mid lane. from watching this game is to make it not about Aurora Vi, you just make it about Vi Rumble instead.
Oh yeah.
And that seems to have worked very, very well. As speaking of Aurora, she's going to be in a fair bit of trouble. Looks like Cream is just going to be taken down. The Equalizer going to be stood on. Umpty takes half of his health bar, but now they're going to turn it on to 369 as best they can. And he just gets melted by the Flame Spitter. Core JJ now running for the hills. Yon is also at about 300 health as APA cannot avoid the gigantic fist of Kanavi. And TL, with just their bottom lane remaining, I don't think they're going to be able to defend as these Nexus turrets go down. The door is given, not even a true shot barrage, able to sail over as a grand entrance coming on through. But TL, I think they know that this one is done and dusted. And I think they're happy that 369 cannot play Rumble again in this series. This guy has looked so good. Top esports.
Also, I love the electrocute pickup on... Oh, now the threat of a dive is here.
All right, APA just going to go down. That's first blood. Cream, that trade from earlier, paying off beautifully. As Cream, he's going to be moving in, finds yet another set of chains, and there it is. Cool guys don't look at explosions. He's walking away while he's picking up the kill. 2-0 now for this Silas. Flash here as Cream is just going to sidestep, and he is A-OK. All right, in comes Kanavi. APA gonna get taken down. Cream taking some damage. Umpty just cannot close the gap though. And in goes Umpty. They still want to find it. Depth charge comes down. Pop Blossom connects onto a couple. Kanavi does go down, but there's the Fate's call to make sure that Core JJ is safe, and kind of makes things unfair as okay. In they go once again. The double knockups are gorgeous, but the Pop Blossom is set up, and Yon takes so much damage. As the Otacon wall's making things confusing. Let's see whether this solo kill can come on through as the thumbs up as well.
Top esports composition spikes really hard.
And there's the Fate's call to start it off. Let's see whether they can get enough burst, because he could just get a bunch of that back. And you can see, oh man, the Ren does finally, never mind, it's not enough! And 369 stays alive through it all. Finally, the all out, but 369 still alive. They have to flash for it. And TES, I don't think he's getting out of this one. Decent little fear, but that spiraling despair. This one is the scary one.
I completely agree with you. Impact with the right idea. Maybe he can get a flash out from Jackie Love. If even a single summoner spell could be enough to provide an opportunity for you to turn the game around. But unfortunately, it ends up just being a trade of ultimates. Cream continues to build his lead in the side lane. 10 kills to 5. It's a 6K gold lead, and we're just cresting the 20-minute mark. They're going to try again.
You do not succeed. Just go for it again. This time it's Umpty and Yon trying to get the work done, but 369 also, he's realized that he wins these, and he absolutely does.
In fact, I feel like...
A little bit more of a battle. Chains of Corruption, though Umpty is just dead. APA not able to find too much here as the Pop Blossom on both carries. Yon picks up Core JJ though, and Cream may have overstepped the Rend. I don't think it's going to do enough, and Cream wasn't even in range as Yon flashes away trying to keep himself alive, and Crisp, he roots him. There's the piercing arrow. Jackie Love absolutely gorgeously done, and now it is Impact versus the world. The chains connect. The Kingslayer to give back all their health to Creams.
It is a 5-0 in favor of Top Esports.
Now with all of the... Dragon was taken. Top Esports looking for this turret as well. Chains of Corruption going to split down the middle.
He's really, once again, just been running away with this Pantheon, similar to what we saw in Game 1.
Inside your fountain, there's just not a whole lot of money to gather, not a whole lot of objectives you can contest. And Kanavi going to throw the Herald through. That crisp off to the side. This Pop Blossom could be really scary as that's a stolen depth charge thrown towards the Callista. They try and block 369. It is kind of working beyond. He's actually going to use the passive to get towards him. Piercing arrow not quite long enough. They take down one, but is it going to be enough? And I think the answer, unfortunately, NA fans, is not going to be anything, as Cream is able to clean things up and the rest of TES going to move forward. It's not a clean ace. Yeah, exactly. This is going to be Nexus Turret 1 focused, and Top Esports, this is exactly that bounce back that we were looking for, because some people were saying that HLE were looking like they weren't going to be contested, and Top Esports saying, no, we just had a bit of an off day, looking absolutely fantastic here up again.